Master.
Hi everyone, Master here. The IAE show has just started and CIG has now released the new Gatac Syulen ship. This is a starter ship by the Xi'an alien race. It has very alien aesthetics, in a way comfortable for the Xi'an, but can seem a bit odd for humans, as it is a vertical-based ship. For a starter ship, the Syulen is not a small ship. It's 25 meters long, 28 meters wide, and 16 meters high, between the size of a cutter and a cutlass. The ship is designed for one crew. There are 3 floors in the ship. The bottom floor has the entrance to the ship with some interesting magnetically floating steps. On this floor there is access to some components on one side and a gun rack and suit locker. Then you can take the small elevator to the second floor. The second floor has a small bathroom suitable for both humans or Xi'an. It has a toilet, shower, and sink. Next to that is a small bed with lighting controls. There is a storage unit under the bed for gear stowage of 6250K micro SCU. Not bad for a single player. Then there is a table here you can sit down at. Taking the elevator further up is the cockpit. You have some more component access here. There are actually 2 component panels you can access here. Sitting in the seat lifts you up to the MFDs at the top of the ship. There are 2 large MFDs here with excellent visibility all around. When sitting here, you are actually facing upward instead of forward, so you have to remember that moving forward in the ship is actually moving you upward. The Syulen has 2 size 1 civilian shields, Class B. This is decent for a starter ship and matches the Avenger Titan shields. The hull strength is also about the same as an Avenger Titan. There is a size 1 power plant and a size 1 radar, also Class C quality. You can certainly upgrade the shields and power plant for more protection and energy as needed. The Syulen also carries cargo externally on smaller wings. You can carry 6 SCU of cargo on the outside of the ship, but only in 1 SCU boxes. You can't carry the larger boxes, nor can you carry any vehicles either. So it is somewhat limited with cargo, but 6 SCU is not bad for a starter ship. There are 2 size 1 hydrogen fuel tanks with 438,000 liters of fuel, plus 2 size 1 quantum fuel tanks for 2,900 liters of fuel. These fuel amounts might change though, so we've seen different numbers. That is a lot of fuel though for a starter ship, about 4 to 5 times what an Avenger Titan can carry. It should be able to fly from Stanton to Pyro quite well without much refueling. The Syulen has 3 sets of engines, 1 set on each nacelle or wing, whatever you want to call it. It has a combat speed of 200 meters a second and a max speed of 1200 meters a second. That is very fast for a starter ship. The Syulen also has more maneuvering thrusters than most human ships, 33 thrusters compared to the normal human ships of 10 to 16 thrusters, so it can turn and roll as fast as fighters. Just about. It does have more mass than medium fighters and starter ships though, so that does slow it down a bit in turns as well as accelerating. The thrusters are all on the wing nacelles as well, so if you lose one of the 3 wings you'll lose a bunch of thrusters, so your ship will fly badly. You can counteract the maneuvering thruster loss of 1 wing by extending the landing gear, but that could slow you down a bit. The Syulen has 3 fixed size 3 laser repeaters around the cockpit. You can put gimbals on them to help you hit targets easier, but with the speed and maneuverability of the ship you may not need to. The guns do plenty of damage, but the capacitors are small, so you need to give them time to recharge often. The Syulen also has 3 custom size 4 missile hardpoints with 4 size 2 missiles each. You cannot change the missile launchers, so you're stuck with the size 2 missiles. Keep in mind the missiles are on the wing nacelles too. If the wings break off, then you lose the missiles on that arm wing too. The Syulen goes for $70 in store credit in time-limited sales, or $65 in War Bond. Right now there's a sale going on, giving you lifetime insurance if you buy it War Bond, so that's not a bad deal for a ship like this. Concierge members can get it War Bond with LTI and the Tau Moa paint too. There is also a starter pack sale for IAE for $72, which includes Star Citizen, the Syulen ship, the Xi'an paint, and lifetime insurance, so that's a great deal. The ship is not currently purchasable or rentable in-game yet, but maybe we'll be able to get it in-game for patch 3.22. The Syulen comes with a gray paint with marbled accents by default. You can also buy the Xi'an paint, which is blue with gold accents, the Xi'an, which is white with gold accents, or the Tau Moa, which is black with bronze accents. Hopefully I'm pronouncing those right. Although the Tau Moa is only available for concierge members during this launch sale. The Syulen is a multi-purpose ship and the cheapest full alien ship you can buy. You can fight with the ship and carry cargo. It has long-range fuel tanks for exploration, plus full living quarters. I'd expect the Syulen would be great for players doing small cargo runs, surveying, or exploration, or players doing bounty missions. Pirates could use the ship to scout for targets or take down smaller targets themselves. The external cargo storage means it's great for grabbing loot from ships you take down or derelicts you find on your journeys. Military orgs could easily use the Syulen for long-range patrols as it is long-range and has great weapons. The Syulen would work great as a convoy escort ship with the long-range fuel tanks and weapons. You could use the great number of guns and missiles to help clear ground targets or landing zones too. so it's good as a gunship. With a table and bed, you could carry an extra player or two if necessary. That would work well in doing rescue missions since the ship can fly very far to search for downed players. Of course, players that just like the alien aesthetic might simply buy the Syulen for the looks. Can't blame me on that. There are some drawbacks to the Syulen. One, it launches and lands vertically, which is difficult in human landing pads and hangars. The hangar doors are designed for more horizontal ships, so you have to be careful when entering a hangar so you don't hit anything. Right now we don't have the landing cameras or radars yet, but CIG has promised we will get them in the future. Even the third-person view camera struggles to find a good position to use when landing vertical ships like this. It takes a few times to get used to taking off or landing like this. The Syulen also doesn't fit in the hangars on any existing human ship right now, although it may fit in the Polaris or Odyssey hangars in the future. Maybe. Second, if you lose a wing, then you could struggle to fly. Plus you lose the missiles on that wing too. It may even make it harder to land without one wing. The wings are large targets, so it's easy to hit other objects with them, including enemy ships, so be very careful when flying. Finally, there is no way to store ground vehicles on the ship, so you lose some functionality for exploration or underground facility missions. Aside from those issues, the Syulen is a fun ship to fly and very useful for multiple purposes. It's not horribly expensive, even with the alien tax, so it's worth a shot for players needing a less expensive but visually appealing ship. It's decent at combat, and the cargo means you can make extra money with the ship too. Alright, so that's it for the Gatac Syulen review. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. You can use my referral code if you decide to jump in as Star Citizen, and you'll get 5,000 extra in-game credits. Here's a big thank you to my current patrons. Please check out my Patreon membership to help me make more videos. All patrons and members will have their names listed at the end of my videos and get access to my Discord channel. Patrons and members also have first pick on the next item I'll cover, so feel free to sign up and let me know what you'd like to see next. Okay, catch you all next time.